Hello, I'm Chris with Chris Loves Crochet, and welcome to Deck the Halls Collab week number 3. The hostesses with the mostesses are Kim from Crafty Nomad, Ella, No Catchy Name Crochet, and Terry, the YarnJoy Podcast. I will link them below. And a lot of other people have jumped on, so come on, join the Christmas train. It's Christmas in July. Woohoo! So we are coming on to show you some different Christmas ornaments that you could be working on if you'd like to get a head start for your decorations, if you'd like to get a head start on some of your Christmas gifts, if this is something that you like to give as gifts or Christmas decorations, if you are sick of the heat, if you're in a hot area of summer and you just want to think about Christmas for a little while, join us, because that's kind of why I'm doing it. Yeah, I want to get some Christmas ornaments done while I'm with family, so I will think of family at Christmas time since I won't be with them. I will be back in Bangkok where I live during the school year, and I teach at an international high school there. So last week the theme was circles. I forgot about one. Oh, I'm sorry, I jiggled the camera. Wow. We were doing circles. And oh, let me also say, several people are working out of this book. This is a book that you can get on Amazon or any place else that you want to find it. And it has some really great Christmas ornaments. If you like the amigurumi, they're all just basically the heads of different people, characters, animals. And then there's also a whole section on Christmas sweets. This week, I didn't have any time to work on anything out of that book. It takes me a little bit longer to do the amigurumis, and my thumbs were not having it this week. So I kind of took a break from the tight, and I'm using cotton, which makes it twice as bad. I'm going to find something else, I think. I don't know. Anyway, I will have some more because I'm working on the nativity scene. So I still only have Mary and the angel, and I still need to do Joseph and the baby Jesus, and hopefully a fancy camel to add to the menagerie of the manger. So this week, so last week was circles. This week the theme is granny squares and different ornaments you can make from granny squares. And so what I have first, a little throwback from last week, I did this ornament and I had it flat, and it's the snow globe, the Christmas snow globe. Fabulous is that? How fabulous is that? I will link down below in the description box the free tutorial how to do the snow globe. And just you have some Christmas buttons that I got off of Amazon. I will link those below too if you'd like. Actually, I said in the last video there were 100. There are 200 different buttons. I think 15 different designs. And it was $9, I think. They're wooden, they're all painted white on the back and have a design on the front. So I mentioned doing both sides and then possibly stuffing it. So I did another circle. I didn't do another stand. If you like this idea, you might want to, I don't know. I did another circle and I did the border on it just flat, and I did another scene. Why is it changing color? So this is the indoor scene, the indoor Christmas tree, the present, a little teddy bear, Christmas teddy bear, and then a rocking horse. And so this is the outdoor scene on this side, and that's the indoor scene. So I did the border a little bit tight so that it bowed a little bit. I don't know if it's necessary. It's just the way I did it. And then I sewed it up along. I just did a, not a whip stitch, but I sewed them together and stuffed it just with some polyfill. And I love this. I'm going to make some more. And one of the viewers commented in that last one that it's great to personalize. They were talking about, I think they said, putting a name down here for the different grandkids or something. You could put their favorite toys on there, put the year on there. I love it. I'll link it below for the 2D one, and then you can just stuff it if you want. So this week is granny squares. So the granny squares that I did, and I can't remember, I should have, but I didn't look ahead of time. I think she's German, but it's an English tutorial. And she's got a lot of Christmas ornaments. So once you go to her, if you click on the link below and go to the Christmas tree ornament, tree ornament, then she will show you how to make this. Very similar to the circle one that I did, but this one is granny squares, and it's just 4 granny squares. And then they are bordered. And I'm sure it would look a lot more like a Christmas tree if it was in green, which I didn't have with me in Indiana at the grand's house, the granddaughter's house, my daughter's house. And so you can see I am back now in McKinney at my mom's house, my summer off. So anyway, I didn't have green. So I did silver with some white border. This is the rock star from Ice, the rock star metallic silver, gray metallic. And I like that. I don't think I'd call it a Christmas tree though. So I still didn't have green, but I tried again. And I think this has more of a Christmas tree shape. So I did 4 granny squares, but they're not square. They're 4 granny squares. So what I did was I used a white cotton for the inside, and then I used that metallic rock star just for the border, and put it together exactly the same. The only thing is when I made the granny squares themselves, so you just stack them up like this. So when I made the granny squares, the 2 on the side, I did the regular center, you know, the 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. So you have a section of 4. And then as you're doing the sides, it's not a square. What I did was in this corner, I did 3, chain 2, 3, chain 1. Then I did 5, chain 2 or 3, chain 2, and then 5 double crochet because I wanted to make this side longer, right? And so then over here again, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. And then on this side, I didn't do a corner. I just did 3 double crochet in that center so that it would be more across the bottom. So I'm going to do it again in green, and maybe I'll have another throwback next week and I'll show you how the green turns out. But I think that's much more of a Christmas tree shape. The specifics, the particulars on how to make it, go to that link. And then if you want to have a different shape, just play with it. Just do a little shaping. And it also kind of looks like a bell, you know? So maybe you could do like a triangle. I don't know, do different shapes. But I think this will be really pretty. It looks like one of those white Christmas trees. I like it. So this is the one following her instructions. And the yarn I used inside was much too soft, so it doesn't hold a shape. This I used the cotton on the inside, and it holds the shape a lot better. If I use cotton on the inside and cotton on the border, it would be even more structured. So from doing these, that might be a helpful hint should you want to do that. And then I remember doing, hold please. I remember doing granny square angels, I thought, years ago. And I went out and I tried to find something. And I really couldn't find much of anything. And I keep hitting the tripod. I'm so sorry. I couldn't find anything. So this was the first one that I did. Like I said, my thumbs were hurting me. So I used, I think, a 5.5 or a 6 millimeter crochet hook and did a 4 round, let's see, 1, 2, 3, a 4 round granny square. And then when I came up here at where I connected, where I joined in the last round, I went ahead and chained, I think 8, and then connected the chain, and then just went around and did 20. I just filled it up. It turned out to be 20. Double crochet to just make a ring, and then fastened off, and then used that tail to kind of tack it down to the body, and then used the tail from the center of this one and just kind of stuck it through, and then pulled closed these two, then just kind of knotted it and hid the tail on the back. So this kind of looks like a, you know, kind of a freeform little Christmas angel. There's probably a good way, and I'll be playing with this. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of time. I was with my granddaughters. A little 3.5-year-old one. She cried a little when I left. Why don't you live here? I want you to live here, Chi-Chi. It was so sad to leave. Anyway, so here is, here's the angel. I think I'm going to play with it and try to get a halo on it with on her with some, or him. Angels can be male too. It's a robe. Even if it was a dress, it'd be fine. So I'm going to use some metallic something or other and put a halo on it. And then I kind of went back to my circles, and I created another one that, and I think if it was lacier, I think with this one I should have used a larger hook. So what this is 3 circles. It's 12 double crochets, just 1 circle. Then I did 2 round circles, so 12 double crochet to 24 double crochet, and folded it over to make the wings. And then this is a 3 round circle, so 12 to 24 to 36, and then just folded in the center there and tacked it in to make it look like a robe. Now this could be done in different colors. Like this could probably, I'm going to go back, and when I make the halo for him, the angel, I will add some silver or gold to the wings, or maybe just the outlines of everything, kind of make it stand. Because right now it just kind of all kind of melts together. But you might like it like that. So it's just a 1 round, a 2 round folded over for the wings, and then a 3 round folded in for the robe. I think that's pretty. I think they're pretty. I don't think they're close enough to be to angels to actually put in some eyes, but there's some different ones that I've seen out on, when I was looking for a granny square one, there were some different ones that had some eyes that were embroidered in. You could do that. That would be fun. So those are my ornaments this week, and I apologize for not having one out of the book. I will be doing, like I said, for next week, I will have some more of those. So happy Christmas in July. Be sure to check out the links below for the other ornaments that I did. There's a link to the book, to the Amigurumi Christmas book, if you want to join in with that. If you do have a channel and you put out a video, make sure that you hashtag TheHallsCollab so that people who are out searching can find it. And I think Kim, the Crafty Nomad, puts together a playlist, and she does a search on that hashtag. I will also link below some of the other creators that have a channel that have some Deck the Halls collab videos out, so that you can see what they're doing week to week and start making a list of all the ornaments that you want to make, that you want to create. And so check them out. Check out the hostesses with the mostesses and the other links down there, and have a merry, merry, merry hot Christmas in July. And I'll see you next week. Love ya. Bye.